Sunday evening. What's today? Sunday, right? I think it's Sunday. Sunday evening. Oh man, just put wifey on the plane. I be mad as shit when she leave. I be so lonely. I start drinking.
Beverly Hills, man?
No, we ain't in Beverly Hills. I don't even know the name of this. You know, California is so big. I'm just starting to learn the whole thing. For instance, right? I hate driving on the freeway. I'm not like a good long distance driver. So we take an Uber to go out to like a drive an hour away, out somewhere in another city. And when we get, every time we're on the freeway, I get to look and I get to see all the road. And I just see how beautiful the land is, because I never get to see it while I'm driving, because I'm always behind the wheel. So I never get to really see how big this shit is. And every time I leave from out of LA and I go towards another city, and I see everything, all the surroundings, the buildings, the trees, and the mountains, and it's beautiful. Like, California is really fucking beautiful. Like, why would you ever want to leave? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would a nigga ever want to leave? I'm cool. Like, I can't go back to snow and rain. It's too fucking beautiful. It's too pretty out. I don't even have to look at it. I'm wearing ball shorts, sunglasses. You know what I'm saying? Long ass socks. I can't wear this on the East Coast. I like to wear it though right now, but I feel good. I'm comfortable. You look around you, that's how everybody dressed, because everybody has money. Nobody has nothing to prove. It's not a fashion show. Nobody cares. Everybody's wealthy. Everybody I'm sitting around right now is amongst money. That's why they eat at places like this, veggies places that don't serve meat. I mean, look at this. This is a cookie. This is a vegan cookie. That's not even real chocolate. There's no sugar in it. There's no sugar in it. That's a fucking vegan cookie. You know what I'm saying? Drinking some wine. I don't drink liquor no more. I mean, I'm just enjoying my life. I'm 26 years old. Why shouldn't I? You know what I mean? Man, I got some bars. I got some shit coming.
So with the 90s,
the 90s baby joint, yeah. I got a lot of, listen, I got a lot of bars. I can't really spit it right now because I can't really remember it.
I'm saying, but like, what's the whole album, the project consist of?
What's alright, this is not a project for like drop on mixtape. I mean, I might drop it as a mixtape. I don't really care at this point, but it's something I did for me. Me and my brother, we was going through all the craziest songs and beats from the 90s. That's what influenced us. Because my brother, he's like a hip hop connoisseur. He was there for the 80s. He seen from the late 70s to the 80s. He seen the whole thing. You know what I mean? So he grew up in the 80s, and you know them niggas, them old heads from the 80s. A lot of them be stuck in the 80s and they like love 80s rap. He ain't one of them niggas. He like the 90s. You know what I'm saying? More. Like he called a lot of rappers from the 80s whack. He was like, man, that nigga wasn't hot. He one of them niggas, like Critical. But a lot of his favorite rappers were from the 90s. So when I was growing up, that's who he would put me on. So all my favorite rappers, even I was born in 91, you would think I was born in the 80s and I grew up in the 90s era, because growing up 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, that's all I heard was Pop, Biggie, Ice Cube, Onyx, Sticky Fingers, fucking whatever. You could just name it. I could go on and go on and on. Fucking just everybody, man. Like, and that breaded me to be a lyricist. Like, I wanted to become a lyricist. But I ain't gonna lie, there's one rapper that I did put my brother on, because once the 90s was over, came the Y2K and the millennium was jumping. And I said, this is gonna be that nigga, DMX. That was my motherfucking man. I love DMX. That was like my first favorite rapper that was out at the time, where he was my favorite rapper at the time while he was out. Like, while he's on TV, his album just dropped. Like, his album just came out. Like, when he put out 2 albums in 1 year and all that.
That was the closest Tupac we had back then.
That was like my Tupac right then that was alive. And, the Rough Rider era, Jadakiss, Styles, the Locks.
What about Jigga?
Jig, I became a fan of Jigga. And this is just the truth. Jay-Z right now, let me say this first before I say what I'm about to say. Jay-Z right now is my favorite rapper. Period. I know Tupac is my favorite rapper, but Jay-Z is my favorite rapper. Jay-Z is my favorite rapper. So I'm gonna just say that, period. And he wasn't always my favorite rapper. He always was Pac. Hov just became my favorite rapper about 2 years ago. Because I grew into a space into my life where I started to understand everything he was saying. Because I was moving on from one space to another, and I was becoming something different, more intellectual. My mind opened up. I started to understand the shit he say a little bit better, and I started to appreciate the flow and everything. Like, he's just the greatest.
So what can we expect?
But I say that to say this. But hold on, let me get you straight. I wasn't a Jay-Z fan like that as a kid. I wasn't really feeling it. Beans was the shit to me. I thought Beans was way hotter than Jay, in my opinion. So I didn't start feeling Jay until the State Property era, until Dynasty. You know what I mean?
I have to agree.
Tough
Same
Love. You know what I mean?
He was irrelevant when Pac was alive.
Exactly, like to when it was him, Dame Dash. You know what I mean? The La Familia, the whole Dynasty, the rock. Like, that's when I became a fan of Jay-Z.
What should we expect?
It wasn't just him. I was a fan of the whole movie.
What should we expect from this 90s baby album?
Well, we just having fun. We are appreciating the music that we like. You know what I mean? The music that we're inspired by. I can't listen to these instrumentals nowadays that people be rapping to. I don't get inspired. I can fuck it up real fast. But it doesn't really do anything to me. It doesn't bring out the best in me. But if I'm spitting to some shit where the original song was crazy already, I gotta do better than him.
So basically, we're gonna get a little taste of the past mixed with the present.
Yeah, what y'all really want to get a taste of is this new flow. Like, the flow is phenomenal. Like, I mean, I always been a good rapper, but my flow and my content and the way my words has just evolved to another platform. How I be writing, like, in my setups, my schemes, like my word schemes and the way I word my words and just the flow in between it, the bouncing my words around. I'm getting really good with that. I'm getting really good with that. I'm unlocking a whole nother sand tools. And I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun penning. I'm just penning. Whether I'm writing in my head or I actually got a couple of composition books. I know I ain't been writing in a while, but I actually went to the store and bought a few composition books. I actually been really penning.
Back to the essence.
Yeah, really been penning. I done filled up not three, but I ain't gonna lie. I filled up 2.5. I filled 2 books up. And I'm working on a 3rd.
You know, I gotta compliment you though, because like your lyrical ability has always floored me. Like, cause when I thought I could wrap my fingers around your style, fuck my head up and say some shit that be like, where did that come from? This nigga grew up underneath me. How did he consume? When did he learn? What part of his life did he pick? Like, this dude, like, you could be around this dude 3 weeks, a month, 2-3 months, half a year, and he'll always come out of nowhere, and you can be right with him every day, and it's like the way he'll see something, it's like, damn, where was I at when you picked that up? Like, damn, like, this dude is like, props to this dude, bro. Like, this guy's a straight hip-hop fiend, a microphone fiend.
It's kind of like it's programming. It's like when you're programmed, when you're used to doing something so much, we can be just driving in the car having a regular conversation, and I could just be watching something from out the window, and a line could come to me. I didn't even have to look for it or put it together. I didn't have to think hard. A normal billboard that I just passed, or the bus that rolled by, so I'm just inspired off of life. Everything around me inspires me. The lady might bring the burger out with the fries, and she might say something, and I might say something back, and then it turn into a punchline. That's just how that shit go. Like, I'm so programmed because I love words. I love wording things, and I love putting together words.
That's real.
It's something that I enjoy.
That's real. That's 100% real. I gotta vouch for that, because I'm still, I'm just,
I can't give y'all all my secrets though, Those are just the basics. Those are the basic ones. I have a lot of secrets. And that's the thing, when people don't know, being an MC, it's all about having a method. Like, you have to construct your shit a certain type of way and make people want to be interested in how you do it. because nobody's just gonna be a phenomenal rapper and not have a recipe. You need a recipe. Grandma, she got that good ass cooking. She been cooking for like that for 30 years. You don't know why that sweet potato pie tastes so goddamn good. It's that recipe. She's not gonna let you in that recipe book, but she's not gonna let you cook her sweet potato pie. Grandma gotta do that. So as an artist, you know, you have to have
You gotta miss something about that bird.
Yeah, you gotta miss something about her when she gone. When grandma ain't here, it's like, damn, man, ain't nobody gonna make that sweet potato pie, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it all leads back to you have to have a formula, and as an artist, that's something that we have to own. You know, you have to own your own formula, and I have a lot of them. I have countless ways. So even if I tell you one, if I get a drop up in myself, it's alright, because I got so much. I got so many more. Because I mean, I've been literally recording for 16 years. 16 years. For me to be so young, for me to be only 26 years old, you'll say, damn, so you've been in the studio since you was 10 years old. Literally. I didn't go to school. You can ask my mom. You can ask my mom that. I didn't go to school. I was in the studio. You know what I mean? I literally used to go to the studio. My brother used to record it with the camera. That good old food. Veggie grill. I'm telling you, yeah, veggie grill. But that's just the zucchini. I thought everything was on.
Yeah, that's
game up. He just bought the zucchini. That was supposed to be a good moment for the camera. You see all the food. I was about to brag. He gets no tip.
No, this is just a little taster right here for our main ingredient from
He gets no tip. Fucking moment. So, you know, it's like you gotta be in tune with your formula. You have to. You know. One of them though, I give up another secret. When I stopped writing down on paper and I started writing in my head, I was 16, right? I unlocked a new flow when I did that, because I used to just write my rhymes, just write. And say whatever came to mind, or that sound fly, that sound hot. I write whatever was hot. When I started writing in my head, it got different. It turned into more of, I'm not writing anymore. I'm just saying what's on my mind, and I'm making it rhyme. So it started coming more from the gut. It was more natural. My words were more natural because I'm just going off of life now. Before that, like I said, excuse me, before 16 years old, I'm just writing down rhymes. It's coming from the brain.
I think you become more of a fan of your own music, because when you sit and listen to yourself, you're like, damn. Because you basically freestyling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. You become, that's true. That's very true. Thank you.
I got the suit.
No, that's it. You got the suit.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
So yeah, that's actually true, because you can write a rap. I can write a rap, right? And I remember what I said. So when I spit it on the mic, it's nothing special because it was premeditated. It was like, I was supposed to do that. I wrote it to sound like that.
Right.
That's cool. I did my job. But when you go in the studio with nothing from scratch, and you go off the head and you just punching in and you just going from off of just the heart. You're just going from pure emotion. And the engineer runs it back while he's mixing it. You stop and I say, damn, what'd I say? Like you just, like I just was doing that, I forgot the track I just joined. The 90s Baby joint, I sent you, I just said something. If you listen to that, like, I was getting loose on that joint. I just was having so much fun. But when I was sitting in the car smoking and I was listening to the lyrics, because the beat was so unorthodox, and I just was running down on it.
Yo, you gotta send me.
I was like, and this was a couple days ago. I was like,
yo, I gotta say something real quick.
Damn.
I'm gonna put this out there.
Cause I ain't remember that I said that. I was like,
my other archives in my old phone. You know what I mean? As though I got the 8 going now, 8 plus and shit. You gotta send me the agenda again, bro. That shit is monumental.
I send it right now, so we get that.
You know what I mean? That's anybody ain't never heard. That song right there in a nutshell will let you know everything, the whole part that the elite played and what the pawns that we were to them. When you hear that song, man. That's an underground jewel right there. That ain't never gonna go mainstream, but it's just because of the information that it's gonna bestow upon the masses to real niggas. You know what I'm saying? So yo, we're gonna be out. We're gonna enjoy this meal. You guys stay on top. All right, more. We out.
Stay on your toes.